Child, Alvo in his feelings again. I told y'all ain't gonna be but for so long before that boy starts back acting a fool. And then when he adds that liquor to the equation, it's gonna be on and popping. So he gets on here this morning in his feelings about what Tommythegossip said about him, and he refuses to show himself or his apartment until he gets to 1,000 likes. Listen, man, the world doesn't revolve around any of us, including myself. You can't make anybody do something that they don't want to do. Good afternoon, Chef Sky. How you doing? Hey, hey, artists. You can't get people to do what you want them to do. They do what they want to do when they want to do it. If you ain't got to 1,000 likes for somebody to look at your apartment, they don't want to see your apartment. To be honest with you, I'm not that kind of a nosy. I could care less if I never see Alvo's apartment. If I'm going to hit the like button and get you to 1,000, that's because I want to do it. Not because I want to see what your apartment looks like. Because I really feel like people that are that nosy are also shallow people. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not really that serious, knowing what people's background, looks like and where they live. And because I'm going to tell you something, he needs to keep that apartment location. He needs to keep that to himself, because soon as somebody like Messy Doll gets a hold of his information, he's going to send the police to the address. So why do you care about what anybody's saying and what you don't got and what Tommy said? Who cares? Tommy's going to be Tommy and Alvo's going to be Alvo. People need to learn how to focus on themselves. And that's the problem. Hey, Cyrus, salute. Hey, Toy, how you doing? If people could know and learn how to focus on themselves, they would be fine. Because a lot of stuff that we're up here fighting and carrying on about don't make no sense. It really don't. Hey, Sam, how you doing? Long time I had to give. Honey, let me tell you something. I had to too. Sam, I had a death in my family. And honey, that right there was another ish show. And then, when I came back, I wasn't feeling it. Same motion with the same people doing the same foolishness. And I just had to, hey, Brittany, I had to let it go for a little while. You know what I'm saying? But let's listen to him and his feelings.
Let me go ahead and say this one time and one time only. I'm not in no competition with Gary Coleman. I don't care what Gary Coleman say about me, what he try to get on me, what he say. I don't care about Gary Coleman. I'm not finna speak on Gary Coleman. I'm not finna read Gary Coleman on this page, because as soon as I go to reading the man's down, because they're not girls, as soon as I go to reading the man's down, they be trying to get me clipped and all type of stuff like that. I said it one time, I'm gonna say it again. I got bills to pay, Buka Butt. I got bills to pay. And by me going live and arguing with a person who's trying to tell my business, that's ain't gonna help me get my bills paid. Straight up. That's not gonna help me get my bills paid. I'm not doing all that. And if they want me to do all that, then pay them coins. I'm not doing all that. What I look like? I'm not finna lose my page, so I can't talk to my supporters, so I can't talk to my Buka Butts. No, I'm not doing that. Like, he always worried about me and worried about what I got going on and worried about what I'm doing. Stop worrying about me and stop worrying about what I got going on and what I'm doing. Talking about something, he want to buy a bed so he can get nutted on. If I want to buy a bed to get nutted on, that's my business. But for one, if a dude can't help me buy me a bed to put in my crib, he won't be nutting on me in that bed. And even if I do want to get nutted on, it's mine. It's my crib. That's what I'm paying the bills for. So I can get nutted on like a tortilla. So I can get nutted on whenever I want to get nutted on. It's my apartment. Like, stop. Don't monitor my apartment. Don't monitor it. He's my son. I've been in my apartment. Girl, Tommy, I'm finna read you. I'm finna read Miss Hardbooty. Miss Hardbooty, you been living.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. And I hope y'all are listening. If and when that channel gets a restriction, it's gonna be because of Alvo. Ain't gonna be because of no Tommythegossip. It certainly ain't gonna be because of no SL Davis. Because if I was to get his channel restricted or shut down, then I don't have content. Well, he'll be less content for me to use right now. So let's make it make sense. You right now have been off that channel for quite some time because of your vocabulary, because of how disrespectful you are to your supporters when they don't want to give you money. And you have to build up, you know what I'm saying, through the algorithm, your viewership, period, point blank. Just like me, I chose to take off half the month. Even though I'm here 365 days out of the year, 98% of the time, YouTube don't look at it like that. You're not special, Alvo. So you need to really stop all the nonsense. Because, you know, there's times, and I'm gonna keep it real, there's times I get mad at Tommy because Tommy, the gossip, be giving this dude credit. And then he turn around and disrespects him. You know what I'm saying? And I don't get it. I don't get why you keep giving this dude credit, but every time he needs you for content, he's dragging your name. You know what I'm saying? Fair exchange, no robbery. Not trying to say you got to be a slime ball either, but I already told y'all it was a matter of time. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Please hit the like button. It was a matter of time before he started acting up. Serious. Period, point blank. And that's why I just turned it off, Zaddy, because I'm not going to have him rocking me to sleep with all the graphics of if a man wants me to do this if he wants me to do this to me, he going to have to pay for the bed if he wants to. I don't want to hear that. You know what I'm saying? I got my own love life. I don't need to hear about yours. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he's going to be the one to get his own stuff taken down. Because he's already up here saying stuff he ain't got no business saying. So that it's a matter of time. It's a matter of time. You know what I'm saying? He needs to just let it go. This is social media. This is what everybody has to understand. Instead of taking everything so personal, it's social media. And if you're in your feelings, you shouldn't be on social media. Period. Period, point blank. This is social media. You know what I'm saying? So get social, get with it, or get missing. Period. I hope y'all can hear me because I had to take them headphones off because I just can't keep them on my ears long. And also, somebody had left a message on my channel because I only have the subscriber only for comments. And even though you was disrespectful the way you came at me, you very disrespectful. And I deleted the comment. I didn't block you, but I deleted the comment because I think you was going a little too far. With, you know, what you was asking me to do, I guess. It will stay where you know, people can leave comments, and I'm not gonna have it just subscriber only. But I'm gonna tell you something. You know, I don't get hard up for views and likes and this and that and the other. I don't brag about it. But if it gets out of control, it will definitely go back to subscribers only. I invite anybody to come up on the platform and speak their piece, even if they don't like me. It's not what you do, it's how you do it. Okay. But don't get up here and get too cute now that you see that it's open to the public, that anybody can come up here and leave a comment. Don't get up here and get too cute with it, you know. And if you do get too cute with it, who knows? I might just ignore you, because at the same time, I have to take the same advice I give others. This is social media, and if my skin is not thick enough to understand that this is the type of stuff that's going to happen, then I don't need to be on social media either. And that's just the bottom line. So make sure y'all hit the like button. I know there's a thing that nobody likes to hit the like button. I think they prefer to just be paymasters. I think a lot of people in this community, some of you, not all of you, some of you are sick, because you'll sit there and you'll be paying for memberships, super stickers, super chats, CashApp, Vimeo payments, or whatever they call it. You'll sit there and use your hard-earned money to go into somebody's live that is completely free. The option is just to listen. And then you'll get somebody like me that says, just hit the like button, and you don't even want to do it. And it's sad. And it's free. And it's sad. Good afternoon, Toby Warner, Crafty Fee. Hey, Pamela, how you doing, sis? Texas. How you doing? If you don't know him personally, you don't know him. Alvo is a circus clown on the loose. Y'all need to DM me like a speaker. I need something where it's gonna block out the sound around me. I know this is crazy. I'm gonna have to probably look this up, because you're probably gonna how are you gonna have a speaker? You're gonna need headsets that are gonna do that. I can't do the headset thing. And that's another reason why I don't think I stay on live long, because I can't have that thing on my ears like that. It just gives me a headache. It's too much pressure around my ears. So if y'all know of a nice little speaker that I can hook up to my laptop, and it just I don't know how I'll do it, but it will keep the sound from around me. It's not usually loud in my house anyways. I don't have TVs on, anything like that. Just send me a link or give me a name of a speaker that I can use. I'm gonna actually, when I get off, I'm gonna keep looking. I've been looking since yesterday, but I don't know. I don't want to buy something and I have to return it. I have a habit of doing that. Get something on Amazon, it's not exactly what I'm looking for, and then I'm keep returning stuff. I don't want to be doing all that. Hey, Justice, how you doing, sweetie? This is good afternoon. Good afternoon, Toby Warner. Honestly, I know him personally, and he is not who he's trying to make him out to be. It's content. Okay, so you're trying to say he's a good person, but he's just acting like a jerk because he's on social media. Is that what you're trying to say? And did y'all get your notification? Because yesterday was the weirdest thing. I had very little people in here, but as soon as the live was over, the numbers looked like y'all was in here when I was live, because the numbers were excellent. For that live stream, it was the numbers look good. I woke up in the morning, I said, wow, it looked like they were in the chat, but y'all seen the live after it wasn't live anymore. So I appreciate the people that did that replay, where you still went back to the live even though you wasn't in the live. I really respect people that do that. It says on your way in or out, please. Yes, right. Hit that like button. That's all I ask for. Because I'm starting to notice that is a trend all over again. Maybe people are thinking or forgetting that, we're supposed to be a community that we're not going to ask for money from people anymore. And I'm starting to see people are picking up that wasn't doing it. They're starting to pick up, asking supporters for money or telling people where to send money if they want to send money. It's picking back up. And like I said, to each his own. I just don't do it on my channel. I do the old school. You don't even have to hit the like button. If you don't like me, hit the dislike button. Hit one of them. How he acting like a jerk just because you don't like it. Obviously, a lot of people do like it. his content like they all do. Well, listen, Texas. We can agree to disagree. Like I said, that's what I called him. That's how I feel about him. And you can't, what you're saying just because you know him is not going to change my mind. Obviously, you're cool with him. So how can I change your mind from not being cool with him? So let's make it make sense. If I think he's a jerk, how are you going to change my mind from me thinking he's a jerk? Let's make it make sense now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to go back and forth about Alvo like he's some great guy, because he's really not. To me, he's not. He's really not. And it's a matter of time in a bottle away from the Don Julio before he starts disrespecting people, okay? And then in the same breath, wanting their money. So I mean, let's keep it real now. So respect. I'm not trying to change your mind, ma'am. Okay. I'm just voicing my opinion, and I'm just voicing mine. I called him a jerk, and I'm probably older than you, and I think I'm grown enough that I can say how I feel. And I said how I feel. That's how I feel. I'm sticking to it. You know what I'm saying? And don't nobody block them. I'm gonna let these people stay in the chat, long as they don't get too crazy with it, right? Because people can, say whatever they want. Somebody left me anonymously because, of course, they never have a real photo of them. And it cussed me out yesterday. Oh, why you keep putting your comments on subscriber only? What, you afraid somebody's gonna leave a comment you don't like? So I said to myself, I thought about it. I said to myself, you're right. The comment section should be open for anybody. And that's why going forward, I'm not gonna put it on subscriber only. I'm not gonna do that no more. I'm not. Happy Friday. Matter of fact, it is Friday. We'll also be doing another live later on today. I'm just in that mood. I've been drinking my watermelon juice. I juiced up some watermelon juice today, and I also juiced up some honeydew melon. Two different juices, mono juices. Mono means one fruit or one vegetable. So anyways, I got a lot of energy, and I had washed clothes early this morning. So I kind of got a late start. So I said, let me do a 1:00 live with y'all. And then later on, we can do a Friday evening live, because I know y'all like doing them Friday lives. Because I know it's the end of the end of the week, y'all. A lot of y'all work a 9 to 5. You got to get up and commute to work. So the Friday lives where you can chill, maybe have your little cocktail, eat your little fried fish and chip. It's like you like those Friday lives, and sometimes I don't do them. So we're gonna do one today. We're definitely gonna do one today. But I really appreciate you. Maybe Texas can help me out. Drop a link of a good speaker that I can set up and talk through it, because I can't keep these headphones on my ears. I can't do it. That's why a lot of times I just be like, I'm getting off a live. I ain't trying to get off a live and got a headache. You know what I'm saying? Texas Alvo is a scam artist and very disrespectful. Very disrespectful. You said that's Alvo, Pamela said. Hey, Genty. Happy Friday, sis. Good afternoon. Yeah, like they always quick to block when you don't agree. I'm not gonna curse you out or anyone else, even if your mods come after me. Nah, you're not gonna get blocked. I appreciate you being in here and you stating your opinion, and I don't have a problem with it. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna act. Alvo, and I only know him from his behavior, and I don't like his behavior. I don't like the person he stands for, and I'm not going to sit there until I see different backpedal. I'm not a backpedaler. So just because you came on here and you're saying he's this great guy, that's wonderful, but I don't think he is. I don't think he is. You know what I'm saying? I don't care too much for him, and that's all to it. Now, am I going to do stupid stuff like try to get his channel taken down like some of these idiots do? Some of the girls do, and destroy him, especially now that he got an apartment. Nah, I don't do all that. I ain't got time for all that crazy crap. I just don't rock with him. Texas, it says, what content do right? What content does Alvo have beside begging? And he'll tell you himself that's his content. Begging. Begging. And see, he's all in his feelings about Tommythegossip because Tommy is, he's proud of his success. He probably didn't even think he was gonna even get this far talking about Shamar and the beef that him and Shamar had, messing with Alvo, his man, this and that, another. He probably didn't even know in his wildest dreams that Tommy didn't probably think he was gonna get to where he got to, talking about his personal situation with what Shamar did to him. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes it's not what you do, it's how you do it, period. You know? But there's a lot of stuff I want to share with y'all today because there were some things that I heard Tommy talking about, that guy who has that television network. I can't think of it right now. It starts with an R. Oh, I can't think of the name of it. And I can't think of the dude's name either. I should have wrote it down because I be forgetting stuff. I really do. Make sure y'all hit that like button. It says, Cyrus, be careful for what? Yeah, well, that's one of my mods. They have the right to say that. Hey, Coco, what's good with you, sis? Let me ask you a question. Did y'all get your notifications? 1977, how you doing? Thanks for the live while I wait to have open heart. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry to hear that. Let's put some praying hands up into the chat. Wow. And that makes me feel good to know that somebody just came into my chat, because like I said, I was saying that I got to keep my word on focusing on live streaming sometime, even when I don't feel like editing videos and stuff like that. Just at least get up here and do a live, because it sometimes this makes people's day. These lives, they could be at work having a rough day. You know what I'm saying? It helps make the day go by faster. It could be a whole bunch of stuff going on in their life. You're about to have open heart surgery, and I'm quite sure that's a stressful time for you. And I'm glad that I could be here for you right now. And I'm in real time, and I'm able to talk to you, and I'm hoping for a speedy recovery before it even happens, that you have that open heart surgery. Okay, 1977. Well, thank you definitely for joining live. That takes a lot of bravery to even want to get on the live, and you're about to have a serious procedure like that done. So I'm hoping for a speedy recovery for you. So I didn't say he was a great guy. I know you didn't say he was a great guy. We probably would have kicked you out. No, sir. Nobody would have kicked you out. I'm playing around, but I know you didn't say he was a great guy. I'm gonna end up getting us a better speaker than this. And guess what? These are Logitech headphones. I don't know if you guys know about like electronics and stuff like that. I really don't either, but I'm saying I know about what I use, and these are top of the line. But I just cannot do putting these headphones on my ears no more. I can't do it. I really can't, because it's starting to give me a headache. Texas, you sound familiar, but we're adults over here. You said Texas, you sound familiar, but we're adults. So what time should I go live tonight, guys? Yesterday, y'all didn't get my notification. I don't know what YouTube over there doing. They definitely tripping. They tripping. But you didn't get my notifications. But y'all came through for me though. Because after that live, when I woke up this morning, I said that live probably got about 200 people in there. Like all together. Nah, man, that thing's almost at 2,000. Because live streaming, you got to be doing it for a really long time to really get some nice numbers coming through. And you got to be consistent. That's a different algorithm all together. And I am consistent with live streaming, but YouTube, like I said, they're like the stock market. They go up and down. you know, and I would just love to oh yeah, Discord. Would that be a good place to I have a Discord I signed up for. But I'm wondering, should I start putting my links through like Discord or something? Where could I put my links where you all could find them all at one time? So y'all would know when I'm live or when I got a pre-recorded video up or something. You know? Let me see. I gotta read some of these comments because yeah. Hey Michael, how are you? Are there some new faces in the chat today that can tell me that they're now in the chat so I at least can acknowledge who they are and say hello? Yep, send in prayers. That's right. Stay connected with Essa. That's right. Updates, please. Yep, definitely. Make sure you update us on your after your surgery. Alvo, it says Alvo gives me and okay, so somebody said 8 p.m. would be good. Okay, manifest said that. Alvo gives me a headache. Sorry. I knew what you were saying, but that's why I started laughing. That happens to me sometimes too when I be texting and I be like, what did I just text? That's all I meant. I meant join the live tonight. I have to work, but we'll watch the replay. No, thank you though, Latoya. You are one of my loyalest mods. All my mods are loyal. I've been blessed to get some good mods, man. I ain't had no problems out of none of you. And I like it like that. Every time I go live, now the phone wanna ring. Now the phone wanna ring. But I ain't answering it because I barely answer it unless it's my son or somebody. Or my mother. That's mandatory. I'm gonna answer it if my mother calls or my son. I'm gonna answer that phone. I don't care. But honey, they was acting up last night. They was acting up last night. I told y'all when things get quiet, it's you might think it's quiet, but honey, things are brewing. Let me see what's wrong with this. Don't say my. What is my? Trying to pull something up. Here it is. Why can't I pull up your comment, Coco? It says Alvo came back acting like he has grown up and changed, and then slowly he seems to be going back to the old Alvo. That's what I was saying. I'm not understanding. Let me exit out and then I'm gonna exit, come back in. Hold on, guys. Yeah, I'm back because I was trying to pull up your comments. Yeah, see, I'm glad I did that. So I know what to do now because it was acting up. I was trying to pin the comments and StreamYard wouldn't let me do it. So I exited out. Right, but I've been knew anyways, Coco, that it was a matter of time. I gave it a week at least, or a couple of days. But nope, he got his YouTube. See, and the only reason why he's been quiet and so mature and on other platforms is because he lost access to YouTube. Now, if you notice, he didn't put up about 15 to 20 live streams since yesterday or the 2 days he been back on. Yeah, oh, Alvo's been so quiet. He been quiet. He ain't had no other choice but to be quiet. Manifest, I'm waiting for the picture of the food from yesterday. You know what I'm saying? It says don't just matter. I like it says I like all of your shows, but was in the comments, and the love was there. Thank you, Pamela. And that's how it is with me. I like everybody's show too. And I also, there's times I even like Alvo stuff. But when you're getting disrespectful, especially to black women, I have a problem with that. And if I ignored it, like I didn't, know what was going on, then something's wrong with me. And that, and I'm not co-signing disrespect. I'm just not. And I'm sorry, I'm just not. I will post just come from afternoon walk with. Oh, so what kind of food? I'm hungry, honey. What kind of food you talking about? Matter of fact, I had me a little bird salad. I call it a bird salad. And I had like a little something really light because I'm gonna eat something I ain't got no business eating tonight. Last night I had fried fish. Tonight I'm gonna have something fried too. I'm not gonna. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm eating some crispy fried pork chops, and I'm thinking about making some garlicky roast potatoes. I made them last night, and they were so good. I want to make them again, but I can't. I don't want to make it a habit of eating like that every day, because man, that's how weight starts slipping back on you. You know what I'm saying? Then your body starts feeling all funny. I can't watch them. I lose interest. I just wait it out for you all. Oh, thank you, Toby. That's why I told you I got to be consistent on. No, actually, no. I was consistent on my live streaming. I always did like a 1 o'clock live stream. But then I'll have days I'll get burnout, so I might not go for 3 days. But I wouldn't let it go for no more than like 3-4 days. And then I would miss y'all and be like, man, I gotta talk back with my peoples. And then I would get back on here, and y'all be all happy to hear from me and everything. And we would kick it. And sometimes I feel bad because I be wanting to stay on longer than an hour, but I gotta get equipment that's gonna make it more comfortable for me. And these headsets, I can't wear these headsets for no hour. I don't have them on now. I got the speaker part to my mouth, and I gotta hold that, and that's not comfortable either. So that's why I don't be lasting too long. I do about a good hour, and maybe, and then I'm like, I'll talk to y'all later. But it's not that I lose interest. It's just that I got to be comfortable when you're doing these lives. Tonight, God willing, you know what, I really wish that I yesterday would have maybe picked out a speaker, but tonight, maybe, who knows, Friday we might be on there for 2 hours like we was a couple of days ago. And I think then I had disappeared for another couple of days. I just wasn't feeling it. I said, oh God, I'm back on YouTube with all this mess again. Yeah, but tonight, who knows? We might be on there for almost 3 hours like we was the other night. That's when I went in on the other night. I wasn't cussing and carrying on, but I went in the other night. I talked about everything under the sun, how I felt, who I felt it about. And y'all was like, oh, SL Davis is in rare form today. I sure was. And I want to shout out everybody who leaves a like on the videos, any of my videos, prior to them going live, whether it's a live stream or pre-recorded video. Shout out to those people that just hit the like button. Or if you don't like me, shout out to those people that hit the dislike button. Thank you so much. It says, I love your accent. I just subscribed to your channel and hit the like button. Oh, thank you. Glad I found you. Thank you, Michael. Thank you. It says, will you cover the P. Diddy trial? Queen Israel, I will. And I also wanted to start covering Chrisean Rock again. Because, quiet is kept, guys. It's all drama. It's all interesting. What in the world is going on with these people type of drama? And, you might say, well, drama is not what life's all about. I hope it's not. I hope that whatever you do, you take care of your business first before you get up on here and listen to this mess that these people up here create for us to talk about. Because Alvo, Tommythegossip, Shamar, whoever we're talking about, this is stuff that they choose to put up here, and then as commentators, we commentate on it. So if you want me to put the P. Diddy stuff up there, fine. But see, like, the numbers don't lie. So if I put up P. Diddy and then my audience is not feeling the P. Diddy, updates, I'm not gonna continue to talk about P. Diddy. SLI, enjoy your lives. You have a blessed day. Going to get ready. Okay. Look, listen, sis. Thank you for coming through, Latoya. And you have a blessed day too. And hopefully I'll see you. Well, actually, you'll be at work. But even if you can't come through, I understand, because you have a life. And you got to take care of your business first and foremost. I love you, sis. Have a nice day. Be blessed and safe. It would be so awesome that maybe can plan with Ivan, Coco, Dylan next year for us to meet. Oh, that would be good. A meet and greet. I told y'all before I was thinking about doing that soon. I might even do it before the summer's out. That would be good. That would be really nice. You got to be careful. I don't really got to be careful because I got a husband and I got a whole bunch of nephews and I got a son. You know what I'm saying? They better be careful. Background noise suppress on. You said, wait a minute, background noise suppressor on Amazon. Oh, thank you, Cyrus. I'm going to look that up. I'm going to write it down right now. See, look at you. See, Cyrus, you know what? It's the little things that make me feel good. Cyrus was listening to what I needed so I can do my lives and we can be up here a little longer. Because sometimes I can feel the vibes. Sometimes some of the lives, they just naturally are just, even when I think they're not interesting topics, some of the lives, you could tell that y'all, my people, y'all be vibing with it and y'all ain't really ready to get up off, the lives yet, but I be ready to go because I ain't feeling comfortable because of the equipment I'm using. And y'all be like, all right, you getting off now. Some people just be coming in. I be feeling so bad. But I have to be comfortable in order to be able to talk for long periods of time. That's why I respect streamers, because I don't see how they stream for hours. Some of them stream 24/7. I ain't gonna be doing that now. But I'm just saying, yeah, I ain't do all that. But I be looking at some of these people that they do more streaming than they do pre-recorded videos, and I'm like, how do they sit up there for 2, 3, 4 hours? But this setup, the way this set up is they're comfortable and they're able to kick it. So noise suppressor, and I'm gonna look on Amazon as soon as I get off. Now I don't even want Cyrus. Now I don't even want to be on here right now. I want to go check out that equipment you're talking about, so that so I can order it, and then maybe by tomorrow it'll be here. So when we go live tomorrow, Saturday, you know what I'm saying, Saturday night at least, maybe not the first live I do tomorrow, in the morning time or at 1, I'll have that equipment for us. But I'm gonna look it up though. I know, Frederica. I know you're watching regardless. I know you are, baby girl. Let me see. Be safe. Hi, Tiffany. How you doing? How you doing, sweetie? Make sure y'all hit that like button on the way in. Hit the like button. Hit that like button. Yeah, but I'm gonna look it up when I get off, so we can like I said, we can do longer lives, and kick it, because there's a whole bunch of stuff that I be wanting to talk about. Then sometimes I be wanting to pull up videos too and do commentary to it. You know what I'm saying? There was one video didn't do well, and a matter of fact, I'm gonna share this. No, I'm not gonna ask him. Not even gonna put that video up because that's old news. Anything from a day ago is old news. We gotta keep it current and keep it moving. Yeah, but happy Friday to everybody. SL, do you have TikTok? Yeah, I have a TikTok, But I don't be putting, none of these jokers on my TikTok. I don't do none of that. Only thing I put on there is my food. My seafood boils, 'cause I love seafood. And my juices and stuff like that. Just like my Instagram, it's like set up the same way. I don't put no drama. When I get off my channel, which this is business, my YouTube channel is business. I don't be putting on my personal channels, my TikTok or my Instagram. I don't be putting Shamar's photos up and I don't put none of that stuff. It's my personal life, and I don't mind people following me on TikTok or Instagram. Like my Facebook page, I don't really have people following me over there, but because that's all my family and friends, and that page been built over years, and years. But yeah, my TikTok and my Instagram is nothing but like my personal life, like food, what I like to eat. You might see a couple of pictures of me, with like pictures of my husband, you know what I'm saying, juicing. Nothing, no drama. Just a regular normal life that I live after I get off alive. That's it. Nothing exciting. I like to keep it that way. Some people you go to, there's some content creators, I don't knock them, and it's like all their pages, it's all about what they talk about on social media. I couldn't do that. You gotta put your personal life personal and your business business. And I keep my business on YouTube, and that's it. I thought about doing TikTok lives, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. I can barely keep up with this YouTube thing here. You know what I'm saying? And I love my little YouTube channel that I built up, man. Because YouTube's probably the hardest platform to grow on. You know what I'm saying, guys? So yeah, but let me see something. Let me check something out real quick. Let's see what he's talking about now. See, I be careful when I put his stuff up, because he likes to cussing and carrying on. I ain't got time for that. You know what I'm saying? But he's only in the spotlight really right now with me again, because we haven't heard from him in a while. You said that's not a bad idea. You already know, Zaddy. Zaddy. And every time I see your name now, Zaddy, I be thinking of Zaddy Chunk Chunk, that mukbanger. Let me see. What is he saying? Before I play this, let me see what I don't today in rare form today. He ain't rocking me to sleep over here. I don't know what it sounds like it's mute. This dude crazy. I'm gonna show y'all this right now. I don't know what he's doing. I can't even really hear him. But I'm gonna share this right here, because I'm gonna definitely be watching his steps. I want to see what direction he's going in now that he got an apartment. I'm a best something. I'm gonna tell you something though, and I'm only saying it because I've been his age. He ain't never been mine. He better leave folks alone, because I'm gonna tell you something before you know it. And I'm speaking on people that I know is good for doing it. Somebody like Messy Doll or somebody, they're gonna find his address, and the cops gonna be knocking on his door. He better leave folks alone. He better leave folks alone. Let people stay where they're at. You be great on your channel and let people be great on theirs. Don't disrespect no black females that don't want to give you no cash apps and no super chats, and and the ones that want to support you, Alvo, let them support you. But I'm telling you, if you come out here guns blazing and being disrespectful, you're gonna get yourself jammed up. Listen to him.
I'm just chilling, vibing. Hey, Booga Butt, what's up, boo?
That boy want to come out so bad.
Okay.
Look, all you can see is his teeth.
Anyways, how y'all been?
That boy's crazy.
I'm chilling with my friends. I'm chilling with my friend Cynthia.
I don't know.
I stay with her. Woo! Y'all ready for me to tell y'all the truth? The truth is, I stay with Cynthia. I stay with a white woman named Cynthia. And I ain't want to tell y'all that because I ain't want y'all to know. I don't have my own apartment. I'm sorry, y'all.
Boy, play
I don't
too
have
much.
my own apartment. I don't.
He wants attention so bad that it's so sad. Boy, play
I'm
too
sorry
much.
for telling the field. I'm sorry for trying to deceive you guys. And I hope y'all can forgive me. I hope y'all can understand.
And Shamar, he's lost in the sauce because let me tell you something. He's so thinking that people think that he's responsible for this war, whatever's going on with Donald Trump. He ain't spoke one time yet about Alvo charging $90 for their adult tape. He ain't brought that up yet. I don't even think Shamar got the memo about it. He was charging them $90 to see. I think it was 7 seconds of an adult tape of him and Shamar doing the do. Shamar ain't brought that up yet. Just like when Shamar got sued for that $20,000. Shamar didn't say nothing about that till a week later. Hey, Mimi. I said Mimi. Mammy. It says, hey, sis, his fake crying. Exactly. I said Mimi. You not know I need to put my glasses on. Mamie said with his fake crying. Wait a minute. He's fake crying again. Yeah, he's always doing that. He's doing that to be funny because he knows people are always messing with him about it. Boy, crazy. Boy, crazy than a bed bug. Y'all, we all know that. Boy, crazy than a bed bug. So listen, I'm getting off of here for now. We're gonna go live tonight, but I definitely want to do an early live and just let you know what's going on. Cause sometimes it's good to like do these early lives because then we ain't gotta worry about post notifications popping up so that you know I'm on. If I tell you in advance that we're gonna do a live, then you'll be looking out for it, I don't know what time I'm gonna go live. I got a suggestion for one suggestion for 8 p.m. But I don't know if I'm gonna do it that late. But we'll see. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if I'm gonna do it that late. But we'll definitely let's put it like this. I always will, for the most part, try to post, in advance when we're gonna go live so you guys can know what time it's gonna be. So that's all I can really tell you. Well, listen, I'm about to get off. Make sure y'all hit the like button on the way out. Thank y'all for joining the live. Happy Friday. I love y'all. Stay blessed. And I'm out. Bye for now. Mwah. Oh, you said, sis, don't forget the fake robbery. Okay. All right. Love y'all. See you later, Manifest. See you later, Manifest.